So here we are, sitting at the edge of the river, looking at the water that took my wife Pauline. I always called her Polly. Married 26 years, you know. Got married at this very spot by the river. Hey, there's some big air bubbles. Maybe I ought to go to the truck and get my pole. Yeah, Polly was 19 when we got married. I was 21. She had the brightest green eyes and the shiniest red hair I'd ever seen. She couldn't have looked no more beautiful than she did that day we took our vows. And she always liked my blue eyes and brown hair. I sure miss her. I've never known a more loving woman. Nope, not even my own mother. No matter how sick she was, she always kept the house clean, fixed every meal too. I never wanted her to strain herself so, but she insisted, and well, you know what they say about redheads and their tempers. We had 3 kids inside of 5 years, 2 boys and a girl. God bless them. They've all got their mother's red hair. Beautiful kids, one and all. There goes some more big air bubbles. I don't know. Pole sounds mighty tempting right about now. Anyhow, Polly always thought it was funny to send the kids to school in red shirts. Except our daughter Phyllis. Polly sent her to school in a red dress. Not every day, you know. That'd give the kids a complex, just once in a while. The kids thought it was a swell joke. I thought it was dumb. But they're my family and I love them, even when they act like they ain't got a lick of sense. I always made sure on those all red days I wore my blue overalls with my sky blue dress shirt. Polly never liked that. I tried to be a good family man. I worked hard, never smoked, never drank, never even looked at another woman, never raised my hand or my voice in anger. Never did any of that stuff. And you know what? I'm proud of myself for that. Gosh, I sure miss Polly. I see those ain't as big as the last bubbles. I'm still not sure about the pole. We'll have to wait and see. Ha! I remember once Polly mixed red food dye with the chicken feed. The chickens ended up laying eggs with red yolks. Did you ever hear of such a thing? First she fixed them to me sunny side up. Let me tell you, it ain't no fun watching your breakfast bleed on your plate. At least I didn't think so. The boys took a peculiar liking to it though. Kids, go figure. Anyhow, the next day she served me the same kind of eggs, only they were scrambled. Truth to tell, I didn't know whether to eat them or bury them. Polly thought it was funny, but I didn't. A couple weeks later, I put blue dye in the chicken feed and let Polly see how much fun it is to crack open a bunch of blue yolk eggs. This time I was the one smiling, she wasn't. And I ate them eggs too. I guess that's all in the past now. Nothing will ever be the same without her. Yep, I knew it. The big bubbles are all gone. Now it's just some small ones. Guess maybe I'll leave the pole in the truck. But we had a happy enough marriage. We talked quite a bit, took little trips together, played board games with the kids on rainy days and so forth. Polly always picked the red game piece, I always picked blue, and yeah, the winter would always gloat a little bit. There was never nothing wrong in the romance department neither, even after the kids grew up. Polly was still a beautiful woman, and I always kept in shape too. Whenever we got, romantic, she'd wear this see-through red negligee. I usually wore a tight blue jockstrap. One little bow. It's just as well I left that pole in the truck. Our 25th anniversary was special. The kids and grandkids threw us a big party. It was really great. I mean, just having all the family together was good enough for me. But everyone really went all out to make the day special. Almost. Well, it's nothing, It's just that I wanted blue icing on the cake and Polly ordered the red. Oh well, no big deal. She knew I'd return the favor and I did. So on our last anniversary, I just wanted for the 2 of us to get away by ourselves. Polly thought that was swell. So we came and camped out right here by the spot where we got married 26 years ago. I guess that was the last air bubble. I guess that means I will never have to put up with her mouthing off about how red's better than blue. I really hate the color of red now after all these years, and I'd have seen a lot more of it if I'd hit her with my pole. Pole's painted blue, Glad I settled for the chains and big rock instead. Spray painted them both blue too. Well, I'm headed back to camp now. Vacation's over. You know, I sure am going to miss her.